Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles, the Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch.
Yay!
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Xenoblade arrives. And special shout-outs to our members, including our ultimates. If you guys want to hop aboard the membership train, just click right here and select the tier that works for you. So, our team is a little bit different today. We've got Sharla and Ricky.
Ricky!
That's right.
Yep, and then it's my fault because I was like, put Ricky in. I was joking, and Luke's like, no, we're doing it.
We're gonna see what happens.
I don't know how strong Hiropan Ricky is, but, yeah.
Hiropan Ricky! I just want to say, Pringha!
So here I am. Sorry, it kind of took a while because I was talking Luke's ear off about stuff.
Yeah, just stuff we can't really get into, but
Well, before we started talking about that, I was talking about how there's like a city of angels in so many different cultures and stuff.
But
This definitely looks like it was made by higher beings or whatever.
I got an email from YouTube, and it sounds like my copyright strike is being dissolved, so I should be able to stream in time for the PlayStation event tomorrow, which is a huge blessing. Also, they advised me to take down the Gotham City Racer stream and re-upload it without the
cutscenes.
The cutscenes, yeah.
I wish we had a T through M like Let's Play channel.
No, that's the WB Animation like hit the video. So I mean, there's a heads up now too. There's new DMCA laws coming out because of the pandemic. So many people have been home. And a lot of these copyright companies and song artists and other things like that have been paying extra attention to people on Twitch and YouTube for using copyrighted music. And so there are a lot stricter regulations happening by July or August of this year, where I would stop using copyrighted music, and certain games you won't be able to play anymore either, like Rock Band and other things, because, I mean,
it has songs in it. And that's a huge reason why... Like, some of these games that have a lot of songs in them, like you said, like Rock Band, even like
anything from Ubisoft.
Just like Just Dance.
Yep.
I don't know if Miku would be, depending on where...
Depends.
I don't know if the censors could hit it if it's like songs from another country.
Depends. Oh my gosh. We got hit with our Streets of Rage thing a while ago because the famous composer guy decided to hit people for like doing that new arrangement of Streets of Rage 1.
Well, I mean, I won't go into it too much, but here's what I was talking to Luke about, like, and I won't say like about copyrighted music and stuff, is that, you know, these, like, sometimes you guys see like a YouTuber really surprised that they got hit with copyright.
They know.
But in reality, they've probably been getting away with it for years. But the thing is, you can get away with something for years, but then, like, say YouTube and your network think it's fine, or the game says it's fine, but then maybe 8 years later, the composer of that music in the game will then copyright it, because, you know, it's not just the game, it's also the music, it's also the, you know, there's so many aspects to every single video that you're uploading. So. Yeah,
and as long as you don't fight the copyright strike or whatever, and you, like, work with the company, they can dissolve it within, usually it's about 60 days to 2 months or something that you lose the ability to live stream, or, in my case, uploading videos as well. I think I got 2 strikes.
Wow.
So, yeah, because I couldn't, monetization was, like, well, I mean, the old videos were still monetized, but I couldn't, if I tried to make a new video, it wouldn't let me monetize. So I just kind of stopped making content for like 2 weeks. Because there's nothing I could do. I mean, streaming every day is what...
That must have been hard.
It was hard because there was a lot of Batman stuff that came out, but at the same time, I think it protected me from talking a lot about social issues, which I really did want to bring up, but I wasn't able to, so I guess that was kind of like a shield.
Yeah, I mean, like, and a lot of people say, like, well, why can't we talk about stuff going on in the news, like, in the chat? But the reality is, number one, YouTube is really watching things like that, trigger words. You really don't want anything controversial in the chat, otherwise your video can get flagged. But number two, I prefer anything that's scary or disturbing that's going on in the news. I would really prefer not to talk about it when you're in a gaming channel. Gaming is supposed to be an escape from reality.
Yeah,
so,
I'm kind of annoyed with a lot of publications that I know that were using this to basically do that thing where they just jump on the clout wagon and they do a bunch of stuff. And I mean, there is actually a lot of gaming news coming out. Like, Sony's press event is actually tomorrow now. It was supposed to be last week.
Oh,
There's rumors flying around that the Batman game is going to appear at Sony show, which, I mean, at this point, I'd say it's probably like... I'm kind of skeptical, because it goes back to what something Warner Brothers said about 2.5 weeks ago, where they were going to show their new stuff on their platform, so stay tuned to their YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So that makes me think that Warner Brothers sometimes this summer is going to do like a like a mini Nintendo Direct type thing.
Like a Warner Brothers Direct?
Right, showing off the Lego game, the Lego Star Wars, the Batman game, the Harry Potter game, which is basically like an MMO Harry Potter thing. Or
oh my
VR
gosh.
thing. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But I just love the look of the city, and
I'm totally lost. I'm going toward that little dot. Wait, no, I'm not. Dang it! What did I do wrong?
it's like City of Angels, Los Angeles. Los Angeles in Spanish means City of Angels.
I am going the right way, right? It's right there. There's like a little. I mean, look how big this is. Oh wait, no, there's
huge.
something there. That's a quest. These are all quests. Quest. Holy Toledo. Wait, where's the flag, yo? Where do I need to go? Oh gosh, this is annoying. I guess I need to teleport back because it kind of disappeared. Either that or I went the wrong stinking way, which is possible. But this is why we have fast travel, ladies and gentlemen, is because when Luke screws up, which Luke does, I can easily teleport. So
You didn't screw up. I liked watching you explore.
I love exploring. Exploring's fun.
I liked looking at the different parts of the city. It's very... I love how they just... I mean, I remember when we were playing Trials of Mana, and I looked at all the different castles in that game.
Trials of Mana was fun.
Really like that, and I love how they just make these huge buildings with these huge ceilings. It's just got that gothic cathedral.
I know some fun gaming news. Atari really loved the Command and Conquer stream, or sorry, dang it, Missile Command.
Missile Command.
So
oh my gosh,
they are sponsoring us to look at Pong.
Whoa.
A Pong remake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was reading the email from Tony. I was like, you can't be serious. What year did this come out? He says, doesn't matter. Atari wants you to do it. They loved, and by loved, he said, ROFL, so roll on the floor
awesome.
Laughing type stream. They enjoyed it.
Missile Command was hard.
Well, yeah.
So difficult. My gosh.
So I'm very thankful that we have some actual sponsorships coming out again, which has
awesome.
been quite a while. Not to say that our members haven't been sponsoring us, but like a publication.
Yeah, it's great. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's so cool that I don't think my dad played Atari back in the day. He was reading a lot, but your dad did. Definitely.
Yeah, he did.
And I think you and I have both played, I played Pong back on PC. My grandpa showed me how to make it. Or not make it, but play it. My grandfather used to play Pong.
Pong was like one of the first games. What's going on?
And that game was hard. I mean, I tried to play it for a while, but I got frustrated because isn't Pong like when you play it, the more that you keep going, it's just like Tetris, it gets faster. I thought, or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Or it gets closer together or something.
It's a good thing that we have what's her name on our party because we can't even reach that fool. We're just kind of standing here with the Monado, like, I have the Monado. Come get some.
Ricky Pawn? Oh no.
No, Ricky can't do anything either.
Hero Pawn Ricky.
Hero Pawn Ricky isn't doing squat diddly.
Charla.
Just Charla, our sniper.
Although I'm really glad that I have the art of me as, Fiora.
I still don't know what we're going to use it for.
I was just telling Luke that out of all the girls that I have seen so far, the girl that I like the most, her personality is actually Melia.
Oh, wow.
I think she's so...
Interesting.
She's just so dainty, sweet, princess-like. She's just very graceful and charming. I don't know. I think Melia is really cool. I see. The thing is, I don't ever want to break up a couple. So the fact that, Shulk
she is dead,
and
so,
Fiora are together, you say that, but people People keep saying, like, well, what if she comes... Like, I don't know how she could come
What if
back.
she comes back through, like, time travel or some other shenanigans? Then what?
Time travel?
I mean, don't you hear that dude always saying, Shulk, you need to change the future. I'm gonna change the future.
Oh, if he changed the timeline.
I'm not saying he can time travel, but he has the ability to see in the future, so there could be some things on the horizon. You don't know. That's why it's fun to kind of see where things are gonna go. You never know with this game.
I think that's why
Darn.
I'm always so confused, like, with, like, Spider-Man and Gwen and, like, Mary
Spider-Man
Jane.
can't time travel. Only Superman can.
Because it's like...
Only Superman.
I always believe that there's always one person for the other person, like, in the world. So it's like, was Gwen his one person and he just settled for Mary Jane, or was Mary Jane his girl? Like,
MJ was always the girl.
Okay.
Gwen
That makes
was
me feel better.
Gwen was the first love.
Yeah.
I will fight people to that she was like the first love.
The reason why I think Mary Jane was the one and only was because, you know, the guy who wrote it, actually, Stan Lee, said that his wife was like his Mary Jane.
That's how you know that she was always supposed to be Peter's.
I feel
main
like,
squeeze.
yeah, I feel like that just right there shows, you know, she was the one. Mary Jane was like perfect, and I don't like it how people are always like, well, that's not fair. You know, she's gorgeous, she's fun, she's sweet,
She's Stanley's wife.
she's smart. It's like, well, number one, she's perfect, just like Stanley's wife was. He even said that when he first saw her, she was the most beautiful person he ever saw.
I
And
believe he said he hit the jackpot.
yeah, exactly.
And that became Mary Jane's catchprise.
But also,
Face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot.
There are some girls that are really pretty and smart, you know, like, it actually is real, like, it does happen. And then also, I feel like Mary Jane is like the way that Stan Lee saw his wife. It's like he wrote the character the way he sees his wife as perfect. And
Are we even getting there?
I think that's so sweet. It's so romantic.
I don't think we're doing this right.
It's you don't rarely see somebody who just, you know, meets the person they love early in life, and to the day that, you know, they're old, that he's, you know, always saying that was the perfect one my whole life. It's like, it's so nice to see that, you know, true love is possible. With that, you know, in other genre than just The Princess Bride. Okay, it's it's nice to see.
Wow.
It's nice to see it in real life.
Brings us together today. There's a problem. I think we need to find a teleporter in order to reach
get up
the next
there?
part of the story. This is all water. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty and everything, but I'm pretty sure. See that giant lighthouse up there? That's where we need to go.
To get up.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be able to climb.
Climb what, Amber? Do you see anything? It's all water.
What about that green thing in the middle?
That's just background. I mean, you could probably... It'll take us 20 minutes to swim there. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. I don't know how we're gonna get there.
I mean, it'd be nice. Maybe we can trick the game, and if we're underneath it, it'll be like, oh, you've unlocked this destination. Why don't you fast travel? So I'm gonna wait until I'm underneath the island and see if it does anything, but I think we actually have to be on the island itself in order to fast travel. But this would be great if it worked out that way. I don't think so, though. I don't think the game's gonna give it to us. We're trying, we're swimming, we're getting to where we need to go. But, yeah, if they don't have any island stuff down here, then this was...
Hero Pod and Ricky will show us how to go there.
Hero Pond, Ricky, do your thing. No? Okay, yep, we're gonna have to teleport. Wait for it. See, we're coming right to it, and this is why I'm bad at direction, people. Just heads up.
It's fine, it's kind of hard to figure out.
Well, I mean, I haven't played this game in a very long time. Well, I mean, this part. Like I said, these worlds are massive. Okay, so it's not going to open up a fast travel point, so we're bugging out. Well, guys, we are here. There's nothing to do here, so...
you are here. Welcome to...
We need to go to the...
Aerith City. What is this city called? Aerith City? Ether City?
Something. Center Gate. Okay, so this is Center Gate. We need to find other gates.
This city is almost like it spreads out over a country.
We built this city. I think this is it.
You know what I feel depressed about, Luke?
Womp.
Is that from the beginning of this channel, we've been playing Lego games. Can't play any Lego games anymore.
You could on Twitch. I don't know what's gonna happen.
But right now on Twitch, our videos aren't really saved on there. So what we're gonna do is like live stream entire games or something.
Yeah. I mean,
we're gonna have to have epic live streams because, I mean, I've been trying to do like I did Animal Crossing.
I have been talking to our Lego contact at WB, and I said Lego needs to. I said, because it's not just us. I mean, you have to remember there's going to be a lot of content creators that are going to have to say, you know, it's not worth the potential of being sued by the FTC. And you guys need to go down. And because what happened was the Lego Corporation, you know, the people that make the toys, or the TOYSs, they went down to the FTC and they clearly stated that their brand was for KIDS. But
that's the toys.
Right. But as soon as they did that, the FTC, being the boomers that they are, and other things, they incorporated that as the entire Lego brand is 4K DIS. So that it stems like with cartoons and movies and video games. Though. Right. But they also, I mean, Sega of America is doing their best to try to repel some misinformation about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Exactly. In fact, Sonic was originally created to be for older.
Right, but Lego's not going to do that. Lego isn't. Their toy division went down and they did some stuff. Just like Hasbro also made a big oopsie where they said that Power Rangers and Transformers and other things were considered KIDS, but at this time, from what I hear, the FTC has only been going after videos of Power Rangers, like, show stuff. They haven't been going after the video games, because it's not on their radar. But if these new laws pass where it becomes a brand-conscious thing, meaning, like, say, theoretically, guys and gals, let's say that I uploaded a Yokai Watch video. If the Yokai Watch brand has been listed as KIDS, like, everything associated with that, it means no matter what I do, if I swear or if I like have like really lewd art or whatever in my thumbnail, Shulk is like, really? Yeah. Then that video could get listed as KIDS. I get demonetized, and also I could get sued. But right now, it's not a full brand thing. But that's what they're trying to do when they go back to Congress this fall, is they're trying to do child attractive. Yeah. So I'm still working with lawyers and talking with other content creators that know this isn't done yet, and we're trying to come up with a 10-year plan or something that we can present to the Senate or the representatives or whatever to explain that they don't know anything about YouTube, because they're going to seriously impact a lot of people. But
a 10-year plan, me get a degree in law over the next 10 years?
No. How we can basically keep people accountable, and also to make sure that companies actually say different things about the video game, because video games are different than TOYS.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, like when you go, I mean, as far as I know, from what I remember, when I'm looking at you watching those Kamen Rider fails, and I'm looking at people in the audience to Kamen Rider and Sentai in Japan, there's a lot of adults in those audiences.
Right, but America has listed all Super Sentai and Kamen Rider videos as KIDS.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking, is like, Power Rangers is just an American version of Sentai, so...
Now, part of the reason why this is a problem right now is the owner of the Power Rangers channel, who doesn't work for Hasbro, actually. He was the one who listed all his Power Ranger content as KIDS. It wasn't Hasbro.
Yeah, it's just a creator.
So what happened was, if this new bill goes into effect like this fall, because he did that, anybody that makes Power Rangers or Super Sentai content would be flagged.
But that's not fair, because
of the actions of that moron.
What this is doing is it's actually damaging the Power Rangers brand.
Yes,
because it's discouraging anyone to make any videos about Power Rangers promoting them. So it's
what just happened?
So that one person, that one content creator, somehow, according to the FTC, has power to damage not only all other creators who cover that, but he also has power to damage Power Rangers themselves.
You want to do Ricky?
We collected all 3 pieces of luxury old wood. We get to rack to fish windmill. Fix it.
Yes, we're gonna fish a windmill. Yeah, but because
Maybe you should have done it.
Because of that guy's irresponsibility, yeah, it could impact a lot of people. But, I mean, in its current state right now, everything's fine. But they're not done. The fact that they are even announcing, like, this new DMCA thing for stricter copyright for Twitch streamers, which Twitch has been kind of, like, a safe haven for a lot of people. And the fact that they're leaning heavy, not on the COPPA stuff right now, but actual... lawsuit stuff for using copyrighted music or games that you don't have permission for. That means if you guys play like the new Cyberpunk coming out, even on YouTube is going to have these strict new regulations. If there's any music in there that is copyrighted, you can not get a content ID anymore. You will get a strike. And then strike, in my case, which you guys have seen for 2 weeks, means no streaming, and no uploading. And I actually almost got all 3 strikes necessary to destroy the channel. But Warner Brothers Games, not WB Games Montreal, like Warner Brothers Games stepped in and they worked it out with WB Animation.
So yeah, kind of like, just so you guys know, if you do pay for a member or select stream, or you pay like the amount on Patreon for a stream of your choice, just know that we do reserve to say the right to say no.
Yes.
Especially if it's going to take down our entire channel. Like, we have to be very careful about what games we play.
We have all those guidelines listed. Like, Ultimate members know that they have to provide a game to us that is... Well, not provide. It has to be a game that's general audience. So if somebody tries to say, like, a Lego game, even though we love Lego so much, we have to say no. And also with our Paper Mario series that's coming out, there's going to be very, like, older kid targeted thumbnails. Like, Amber and I are having cosplay art done in the Paper Mario style, but it's Amber and myself. It won't be, like, cartoon Mario and cartoon Peach on the thumbnails. It'll be us, but, you know, looking cool.
Yeah.
Because that also is art is a factor now. Like, if you make your stuff look, like, more age-oriented.
I do remember, like, when you and I used to be talking about stuff, and I used to say, it would be so cool if I was doing a working montage, and then, like, I played the song Working 9 to 5, and you're like, you can't do that on YouTube. You're like, but if you play it on Twitch, it would just go so fast that, you know, it's not like you're just doing it live, and the videos aren't saved, so it's no big deal.
Well, you would be, you would have the video demonetized after it aired, but now it's like... So you're saying that it would be it used to be just demonetized after it aired, but now you can actually get, like, striked for it. I don't know how Twitch strikes work. I know how YouTube works. I don't know what Twitch would do.
So people are gonna have to be really careful.
Super
I still don't understand how some YouTubers are able to use, like, music from Super Metroid or from Zelda at the beginning of their video for their intro, when you can tell the music is directly taken from a game. That
if they're associated with the company and they have permission to do it, but...
Okay, because I don't understand how...
They have to be affiliated, though. Like, Zelda Universe, they say they're unofficial, but numerous times they've worked with Nintendo for big Zelda releases, so I'm pretty sure that they have licensed... the ability to use Legend of Zelda stuff.
But there were some YouTubers back in the day that, even when they were first starting, they would use literally a clip, a well-known audio from a video game that everybody knows, and they were nobody. They only had 1 or 2 videos, and they, you know, obviously blew up because they were using that, but they did not own that music. No,
and sorry for the a little bit more intense conversation today, guys and gals. There was this was pretty groundbreaking stuff that just fell in everybody's lap today. So I mean, it's kind of when this big news happens that it's associated with gaming, it just kind of becomes important to talk about. But I really look forward to June 11th. I will be streaming the PlayStation thing, and I'm super excited about it. I got my new light.
Yeah, which looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks...
I wish there was a way to make it not blind you, though.
No, there's no way. The light is too hot to put paper on it or any type of thing.
That's one reason why. Remember, we used to do, like, even when I used to stream upstairs, I used to point my lamps towards my face.
Oof.
But I would be almost blinded, like, playing it.
Yep.
And I got to the point where I don't know, there has to be another way. Like, I thought this light was going to be really great because I thought it was going to be like this soft light, but it's really not. And I feel like we have to find a better light because there has to be a way where you can stream with good lighting and not feel like you're being blinded and uncomfortable. 'Cause, I don't know. I just feel like we have to find it, but this light is closer to that, but it's still no cigar.
It's a really nice light, though. It's expensive, though. Like, I thought... I was one of those people that I was looking at it on an Amazon. I was like, oh, so this means I'm going to get 2 lights for about this price. No, that's the price for 1 light. I was like, wow.
I mean, eventually I'd like to get you one on the other side, but...
It won't fit on that little
What I
TV
would
thing.
use this really bright light for, if you find, like, a dimmer one in the future for your actual, like, streaming and stuff, is... Like, if we're... Well, we can't do it anymore. I was gonna say for unboxings. But
Yeah, unboxings is a no-no.
What about unboxing of a video game?
All unboxing channels have moved to Twitch.
Like, what about if you unbox, like, a press package that you get? With, like, say it's not even kid stuff in it. Maybe say it's bento boxes or an umbrella or something nice.
Instagram. Like, for right now, like...
So even if it's an adult thing with the company logo on it, you still can't really unbox it, even if it's not? To
some extent, honey. Like, I mean, there's
So basically it's...
Christmas videos and birthday videos are still kind of protected by certain things, because you can't know what's coming in the box when you open it. So it's still kind of like, oh, you know.
I'll just get you socks every year now.
No. No.
And I'll say,
no.
Socks for Christmas this year. You can thank Kappa.
You're gonna fulfill Grandpa's stereotype of, like, you know, guys only get socks as they get older. I guess he's right. Oh, we got a little angel guy. Here we go.
I'll try to.
The worker finally came to fix the transporter, but he went to get some ether crystals and never came back. You can get to the crystal deposit from behind the lighthouse. Do you think you could go and take a look for me? Yeah, look.
Take a look for me. Take a look.
Look.
Oh, I just think this city is beautiful.
Well, we're on the outskirts now. Like, wait, can we even see the city from where we are? I'm curious. Yeah, we can. There it is.
Oh, wow.
That's where we came from. No!
Zelda!
Oh my gosh, Zelda, stop. Okay, yeah, this is where we came from, that giant city.
Why do we have cats again?
Because we love them, and they're supposed to relieve stress.
It really
Scientifically, they're supposed to relieve stress, and also they're nice companions. When you feel down and stuff, they can tell. They're very...
oh, yeah, like...
Yeah.
I know whenever I'm feeling sad or sick, I always end up having these, like, both of them crawl on me for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, we got a quest.
What is it?
What is it? The monsters have been really active recently. Might be because of the lighthouse got damaged. Or did it get damaged because the monsters became active? Well, I'm not sure which came first, the chicken or the egg, but... do you think you could take out some of the, monsters for me? Sure. I appreciate it. You guys look tough, but this is some unique terrain, so be careful.
Okay.
And by unique, he means, I don't know. We should really consider getting rid of more monsters. I know, I just asked you to exterminate some other monsters, but could you do some more? Thank you! Oh, by the way, I have a third quest active for you. See, there's my little exclamation mark.
They come in threes!
They come in threes. It's still not enough. I need you to defeat one more. It's called Flabbergasted Jerome. Really? Now you're just making up names, dude. Please take care, he's a strong one. Flabbergasted is on the lower level of the Hovering Reef number 5. He's got a resistance to physical attacks. Now, do you guys, when you see a number, do you say the number 5 or you just say 5? Like when you're reading? Like sometimes I tend to read, like, you know, when somebody's telling me something, I say number 5 or instead of just going like 5, 4 or whatever in text. It's like, I don't know, it just sounds...
Like, if it says platform 5, I would...
Yeah,
I would
platform
say,
number 5.
I would always say platform number 5. Yeah.
That's a girl.
I'm living near the lighthouse so I can research Aerith Sea, but I'm having trouble finding a few of the things that I need.
Okay.
I want to study Hilna coin purses and doomsday poppies.
Poppies?
Poppies.
Not puppies would be P-U.
I'm trying to do it in an English accent. Do you think you can help me? Not puppies, poppies.
There you go. See, that sounded good.
Well, thanks. I'm so glad I asked you.
Oh, she's got another one.
This is very difficult for me to ask, but there are a few things that I wanted to ask about. I just need Ando's antennae and old dragon spines. Oh yeah, and pink asparagus, please. Sorry for asking so much of you. Are you still willing to help me?
I don't think... Oh, you can decline, but...
I'm ever so grateful. You're all so kind. Maybe you could consider becoming my assistant. Nothing? Oh, well, thank you so much.
Alright, so she only had 2 quests,
Pink
actually.
asparagus.
Pink asparagus.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Wow, look at that view.
Nice. Sorry.
Alright, so the city is right there. We still haven't found yeah! We still haven't found our story part yet.
I just have to say, Shulk should never try to get his hair, like, cut, like, in a modern haircut, because the shaggy look is really working for him.
Never get his haircut?
Yeah, just keep it shaggy.
Keep it shaggy. Okay.
Like,
so,
yeah.
More or less, guys, this episode is very quest-driven. It's not so much story-driven, because we don't know where we're supposed to be at just yet. I have a few ideas, but I'm pretty sure I'm not following the yellow line again. But I am opening up the map for me to fast travel other places, though, I believe. Let's see. Is it possible?
Am I allowed to say something of my opinion about this story or no?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to trigger anyone, but even though Melia is probably my favorite girl character so far, I still don't think that Shulk will end up with Melia.
Probably not.
I personally don't believe he would, even though I think he does admire her. I think that they're not meant to be because... Number one,
yes.
Shulk needs to go back to his village, and he likes roaming around and, like, fighting monsters and stuff. Or, actually, he's more like a techie guy who is having to roam around and fight monsters. But I really feel like Melia, if she's gonna marry somebody, since she's already gonna be the queen of that city... Luke had to get the cat. But,
I did.
If she's already gonna be the queen of that city, I feel like Shulk would have to be, like, her guy on, like, he'd have to be her husband, but he'd have to just sit there and hold her, like, brown or something, and he wouldn't really get to do much. Like, she'd be the queen, and he'd just marry into the royal family. Like, he would just be sitting there.
It's poor timing because he can't... For one thing, I mean, he has 2 prophecies with the ancient people. 1, he's the savior. 2, he's the destroyer of the entire world. So that right there makes things pretty complicated.
Yeah,
already. I mean,
feel like
he has some things going against him.
Yeah, like he's loyal to his people, the Homs, and she, even though she is kind of a Hom, she's loyal to these angel people.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily count her as a Hom. Well, I mean, yeah, she has the appearance of a Hom.
Appearance of a Hom, but by her nationality, she's an angel person.
She's a bird lady.
Yeah, bird lady. Exactly.
I mean, we don't even know if they have, like, a transformation ability. Like, these could be, you know...
They could all be angel people, some of them may look like...
Well, no, they could have a transformation. We don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I thought that this game had mechs in it, like some of the others. I mean, I know Xenoblade is different than Xenogears.
That's what I'm saying, like... And she could change, but she would have to change so much. Like, for her to end up with Shulk, I feel like she'd have to give up her kingdom or something. Because she couldn't really help him and be part of his life and run around with him fighting monsters and saving the world. Because she literally has to rule her kingdom. That's going to take up 1,000% of her time. And I just think, like, it just would not work out. That's what I kind of believe.
That's smart.
I don't know. That's just what I... Also, they kind of have chemistry, but not really. Not the way Fiora and Shulk had chemistry together.
No, Fiora and Shulk were meant to be.
The way that Fiora was always caring about Shulk so much, and the way that he felt so terrible when she was gone, to the point where his whole personality changed. it shows that, like, he has such a huge part of Fiora, like, inside of him. So I feel like
he planned this entire revenge around the loss of her. I mean, I think it's pretty.
That's right. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go all over
I'm going on a trip with the Monado. No, he's like, I'm going to kill all the robots that took her away from me.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, dang, Shulk.
It's the entire reason why he's doing
let's dial that back a little bit.
In reality, Shulk is probably thinking about Fiora like every day. Like, it's probably what's spurring him onward to destroy everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I think, like, he wouldn't... Yeah, you're right. I mean, Melia probably wouldn't end up with him, and I don't feel like he would want to end up with Melia either, because he's still... Just because Fiora's gone doesn't mean your love for the person leaves.
He's flirting with her a little bit, but I think when it came down to it, he couldn't be with her, because the memories of his past love will just mess with him. So...
Yep.
I mean, it's hard when you find that one person that you know that, you know, heaven and earth has just kind of moved to be perfect. You can't really... There are people that can move on, but do they ever really truly move on? I've heard stories of people that get remarried and stuff like that, and they've never really forget that person. So in reality, you're kind of married to two people, like your deceased person, who you still keep inside your heart, and then your new husband. To me, that would be hard because while I would love my wife very much, the second wife or third wife or whatever, I would always remember the first one because, for one, I spent so much time with her, and second...
Me?
Yeah. And second, it just wouldn't... I don't know if I could. It would feel kind of wrong. The only way I would go about it is if I had kids, probably.
Yeah. I mean, that's like one difference between...
Sorry to get dark, people. It's just...
Yeah, no, I completely... Like, the other thing that I don't... Like, I really want to get all mushy and, like, expand on that, but I love you so much, honey, and you are my one person, and, like, awesome.
Ditto.
But, like, the reason why I don't think Shulk could end up with Melia is because look at how far their countries are apart. Like, Shulk is supposed to be helping his country. Like, he's the hero of his country.
Mm-hmm.
And if he literally left his country and spent 90% of his time helping Melia with her country, he wouldn't be able to help his country at all. He would not be able to... His whole... Like you said, the whole point... Not only is he upset about Fiora, who died, but everyone in his village and his area where he lived, he wouldn't be able to go back and make it better for them and protect them and stuff. I don't know, that's what I believe, anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, but I still think Melia is really cool. I do like her a lot. But I just don't... I don't like her for Shulk.
Want to know what I find funny?
What?
People get on us about, like, running around and trying to go where the story is. And today we've mostly just been fighting enemies that we picked up quests for on our way to the story. So I'm curious to see what the reaction is going to be like. Usually people are like, oh, just stop and fight enemies. Now they're going to be probably like, oh, you're fighting too many enemies.
Yeah, it's kind of like no matter what you do, people are never quite happy.
But I mean, you know, this game is a lot of fighting.
Especially, I mean, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna get your cat, so.
Uh-oh, what just happened? Zelda, what did you knock out? I heard that noise. That can't be good.
She knocked out this.
I mean, as far as I can see, the game is still capturing, but I don't know her deal. It's like she wants to headbutt that brand new light, but that brand new light is not something that she should be messing around with. It could fall on her and seriously hurt her.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like especially people get very... Like, when you play a very beloved game, unless you play it exactly the way the person watching wants you to play it, they get kind of... I don't know. Saucy.
I like that, saucy.
Yeah.
Dream Edge. Cut the face. Okay.
So yeah, that's my personal thing. I mean, I could be wrong. They could change things. People change, but...
Oh, because I like triggering our audience, too. Do you want to order something to be delivered?
Oh my gosh. Well, I thought you have to sleep, though.
Yeah... I don't know.
I mean, if you really want something, we can get something.
I mean, maybe I have to take a nap, but I could eat and then
sleep.
Because I don't think I'm streaming until like 10 o'clock, and you'll be able to stream your thing. if you wanted to.
The nutrition person that I always watch actually says that
Booyah.
you can actually accomplish more on an empty stomach than you can after you've eaten.
Oh, that's the story of my life.
Because, did you know that your body has to take like 60% of its energy to try to digest your food after you've eaten? So you literally will feel more tired after you've eaten, like most people. Some people even more tired than others.
Depends what before I forget, since our grocery pickup is tomorrow, do we have more hot dogs on the list? Yay! Yay, love you. Don't get me wrong, I want my soubrettes back, but I don't want to go to the old people grocery store until they get this thing taken care of, and I'm so used to going to Giant now, just, or Stop and Shop, whatever it's called here, I don't remember. I think they're all owned by the same conglomerate or something, I don't know.
Yeah, they have one ring to rule them all.
Oh wait, there's bird people here!
And in the store market, behind them.
I think we're doing it!
Bird people.
Oh, these are basically like the lizard people we fought before. They're just bigger.
Lizard people, like in that anime we watched with lizard people, which was pretty cool.
They're actually bringing that show I really like, that fantasy cooking show.
Yeah.
Where the people have like a restaurant from another world or whatever. I believe they're getting a sequel. Or, sorry, a second season. I'm actually pretty excited about that.
I mean, it would be really interesting if... there's all kinds of weird ancient stories about, like...
Lizard people?
Lizard people, like wolf people, lion men, all kinds of weird stuff like that. It would be really weird if back in the day there were actually humanoids that looked like all different types of animals and stuff, like people say happened. I don't know. It'd be something to see, that's for sure.
Yep. Also, people, just a little reminder too, the reason why we brought in Ricky for this episode is because Amber wanted Ricky to hang out.
Ricky!
So Ricky has been in the past 2 episodes, but when things get really dicey, I'm going back to my main team, because it will take a long time to get Ricky ready for combo moves and all kinds of stuff. Whoa! I'm not very good at this. They want me to use like my shield or something like that, but I can't.
Come on, Shulk!
I'm just gonna use... Ricky, do something!
I'm glad we have a... I don't know if it's a laid-back episode, but at least we're just questing. A questing we shall go.
There we go, we did some chain thing. We win.
Hereupon Ricky is victorious!
That's how Hereupon Ricky rolls, yo. More or less.
Yeah. I can totally picture Ricky being goofy and stuff, because think about it. Just saying goofy, like Goofy has kids.
He does.
And he's silly, and
we just don't know who Goofy's wife was.
Yeah, I know. A lot of dads like to joke around and be silly and stuff because kids love that. They like their dad to entertain them and make them laugh and stuff.
All right, time to progress the story, little one. Finally.
Are you that?
Oh, thanks. I thought it was a goner there. Things could have turned out really nasty if you hadn't come. I'm off to fix the transporter now. See you around. Womp.
And I keep saying the trigger word, KIDS.
Ah, why, Amber, why?
I know. I need to stop.
All right.
Younglings. Ricky has younglings.
Okay, yep, that was story. That was a story thing. Sweet.
Ooh,
finally.
Story time.
Time to go to the prison, I think.
And that is the extent of my discussions with the Homs that accompanied Melia here.
I still cannot believe it. How could a Telethia have grown to such power?
And what is your conclusion, Seer?
That the Telethia were able to gain such power due to the high levels of ether in the region. In other words, our ether protection is weakening.
And so it begins. The resurrection of the Bionis. What of the Monado?
I cannot see. My sight is hindered. However...
Speak, Seer.
It is not certain that the Monado will bring about our destruction. While my sight is hindered, I have seen a slither of light. Is your Majesty not aware of this light as well?
Are you referring to Melia?
and the young man, Shulk.
Could it be that the boy is trustworthy after all? Kallian, we are on the cusp of a significant moment. The investiture ceremony must take place as soon as possible.
Your Majesty, since the ministries are already in agreement, we may be able to bypass some of the formalities.
Indeed. But she must still earn the blessing of the people.
Might I suggest the trial of the tomb?
First Consort, such a ritual has not been conducted for generations.
Uh-oh.
She's evil.
We
Yeah.
have simply not had a need for it until now. And I feel she is more than equal to the challenge.
Mother, the tomb is dangerous. Our records show that many potential successors lost their lives performing the ritual.
That's why she wants her to do it.
That child fought and beat the Telethia. It is my belief that she is more than strong enough. Besides, if it was revealed that she avoided such a responsibility, her reputation among the people would be irreparably damaged.
I must protest.
The First Consort is right. There is much risk, but the rewards are greater. It would seal the people's love for her. Summon Melia. Her thoughts must be heard.
Well, how is she gonna say no to this? If she doesn't do it, then the people will hate her. What is she gonna do? She has to do it. She'll have no choice.
Nope.
She said I
If I am
accept?
to lead the High Entia despite my mixed heritage, if I am to succeed the throne, then I accept what must be done.
I expect nothing less of my successor. The path to greatness is fraught with danger. This shall be your statement to Villainous.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are not fit to be Empress. Not now, not ever.
Whoa.
Oh,
He
heard
heard her!
her, yep.
He can read thoughts!
Yep. Yep,
heard
yep,
her.
yep.
She's trying to get him killed, or her killed.
She's trying to get her killed, exactly. Smart. Good job, Amber.
Looks like we got them out of a scrape.
Shulk, Ricky tired.
Aww.
Ricky sleeping castle now.
Good idea. Let's head back to the capital.
The sooner the better.
Okay, I think I know what's going on with the First Consort and Melia and the king. I think the king was married to a human. And I think he had Melia, his first daughter. And I believe the queen died, like you said. A human. And I believe that First Consort, I don't know if that's considered a queen, or if that's just his whatever
Lady on the side.
lady, but I don't even know if he married her, but she's there in the palace. She's the king's lady or whatever, but she did not have the status of his first wife or whatever. And
Well, she wants her son. I think that the guy who is the brother of Melia is good, and
yeah,
the
his
mother's
mom
bad.
is evil.
Yeah,
But he likes Melia. They're friends. Or they're actual...
they're siblings.
They're half brother and sister. Yeah.
Exactly.
They're siblings. That's
As
his
soon as she
sister.
said mixed heritage, I was like, okay.
Her mom was a Ham.
A Ham. Yep.
But I think that the way that he wanted his... That was... So she's actually probably first in line. Unless she's actually younger, but her actual mother was the actual queen, and the other lady was just his consort. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They might dive into it more.
maybe her mom was his actual wife. But
No, guys, don't!
I still think that she is older, even though she's a Ham. I think that guy's younger. I think she's the first daughter.
Ricky, you idiot! Why in the world would you do that? Why would you attack that thing?
Hereupon, Ricky wants to help!
No, Hereupon Ricky, run away, you idiots!
Charla, what are you doing? Your HP is down to 0.
We can't fight that thing.
But no, I think...
Oh, great.
I think that, whatever the case is, I think I think that Melia's mom was his first wife.
Yeah.
And
sorry, I got kind of annoyed.
Okay.
Like this is why I don't. Sometimes I don't like the combat in this game because it's like, all right, we're doing great, we're fighting
party members
things.
start fighting.
Party members just went randomly after a character they can't beat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, yes, we're gaining levels. We're doing a little bit better because of the side quests. But at the same time, we're almost a level 40. We are not a level 80. That means, oh crud. We will get seriously wrecked. And what I like about this game, though, is you don't have to fight the really scary monsters. Like, you can run away from them. Right? Mm-hmm. But some of the other ones, it's kind of hard to flee.
I really think that Melia's mom was the queen.
I think you're right.
I mean, I could be wrong, but it gives me a vibe kind of like the Cinderella thing, where Cinderella was the real daughter of that guy, and then when the ugly stepsisters came in, then they were trying to hurt Cinderella because she was the actual heir to, she was his actual daughter, and they were just like stepdaughters and stepwife. So I feel like it's the same idea going on here. Like, that lady is kind of Melia's stepmom, kind of in a way, but she's a horrible mother, if that's true. Like, she's a good mother to her own son, I guess, but
not so much to the other person.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Yep. I'm in agreement with you. It's interesting that the story got a little bit of a twist there, though. Now you've got, like, a whole nother aspect to it. Before, it was just kind of like, you have the Mechonist people, the metal mask people that are attacking these human colonies, but now there's like a secret plot to get rid of the ancient rulers of the world, like the Emperor and things like that. This is very well done sci-fi.
Yeah, definitely. And also, it's really interesting that they had that one guy who's the seer, I think Alvis or whatever his name is. He actually knows, so there's somebody that knows that like before,
treachery.
Melia had everybody against her because there's no way to prove people are trying to kill her, but now somebody doesn't know. Somebody actually knows she's trying to kill her. I mean, I hope he can put two and two together and realize that lady's trying to kill her.
Again? Alright, this thing is getting annoying. Let's go, team.
I don't know, it's so weird, like, never mind. I'm just thinking about something. Nothing. I've had weird experiences sometimes where someone looks at me with this like stare and I can almost hear what they're saying to me. Like, I was just like, it's just like that guy where he's just like,
oh boy.
He heard that lady say that. Even though she didn't say it out loud, he somehow heard her thoughts.
No. Don't you do it, guys. Don't you attack that thing, please. Let everybody just stay chill.
Well, I mean, the guy is a seer, and just from that name, seers usually, they can see the future, they can read thoughts, like, he has spiritual powers, so it makes sense that he can hear her thoughts, stuff like that.
Exactly. That's the time, if you are around a seer, probably not a good idea to hatch your evil plot, because, I mean, wait until... Just for bad guys, probably wait until you're, like, in the privacy of your own chambers or something like that, and then... have your evil plans or whatever.
Yeah, then start thinking.
Then you might actually get away with it, because now the seer is onto you, and he's probably going to end up joining Shulk and company. Like
that would be cool.
I'm pretty sure that I don't remember though. I remember there's another girl character that joins. I don't know if I got. I had the other girl character join, and then. I was like, oh great, I'm really excited that this is going down now, and I feel like our party is complete for the first time in the entire game, and then I just lost interest. It was just kind of like, well, this is cool and everything, but it's kind of long.
This is gonna get interesting, Luke.
Well, I mean, we're doing it together now. That's the difference. I mean, I don't really play a lot of games for just the sheer fun of it anymore. I do it as part of a...
I'm the same way, because when I try to play games on my own, it's like, oh, I'm not sharing it.
But when we do it...
sharing it with my best friend.
When we do it for our channel and stuff, it's like, not only are we the ones who are experiencing this, but we also have an audience of, like,
Yeah,
thousands of people watching too.
It feels great to share it with everybody watching.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's such a great feeling. Like, that's why, you know, when they started making these new laws, and like I thought, you know, we weren't gonna have like our channel or something. Like, I think I wasn't just afraid of the income, but I was afraid of losing like the idea of seeing all those familiar faces and being able to share the video games with people that, you know, we're used to seeing, and seeing what your comments are about it. It's such an awesome feeling. It's such a great, like, blessing to be able to do this. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would never want to lose that. Like, so I'd fight to protect it, you know? Fight to protect the woods I love.
I have no idea where we're going, just so you know. I'm auto-running.
Oh, it would be great to have a seer on our team, because maybe he could see the future too, or whatever.
I still think that he's part of the like, some part of him is part of the Monado. There's no way that he'd be able to use a sword without
like
some connection to it.
Like what you said before, like he is the Monado. That would be really interesting.
I think part of him is. Or he's, like, maybe from the people that helped create the Monado. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
All right, it's veering off somewhere. Where do we need to go? It's over this way? Yeah, okay, so following the yellow dot.
Millie is so cool, but I have the feeling like she's very sad because she probably doesn't really have any friends because everybody's always against her.
Mm-hmm.
And she always has to there's a reason why she always has to pronounce everything perfect and act perfect and stuff, because she has to be perfect to be good enough, like, to be the queen and stuff like that.
Where are we supposed to go?
It's pretty cool.
Oh.
But yeah, I feel bad because I feel like she probably... I don't know. It'd be cool if she could join our party, but I don't know if she will. She probably has to be here ruling the kingdom. Unless the kingdom gets destroyed or something. In which case, then she probably will have no choice but to come with us.
Why in the world are you guys going back to your cell? That doesn't make sense to me.
It's our hangout room now, I guess.
There's no bed here. There's just a bunch of tables.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand.
This is not an ideal,
yeah, look how tall that one chair is, Luke. Isn't that impressive?
No.
Yes?
Ah, please accept my humble gratitude for rescuing the repair worker. You must be tired. Please feel free to welcome to rest. What?
Could you give us a pillow and some sleeping bags?
My gosh.
Where are we supposed to rest here?
Yeah, he's not really helping with that, is he?
Could you give us some, like, straw or anything soft? Like, seriously.
Oh, a new Harvest Moon game is coming out. This fall, I think, for Switch or PS4.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. We're also going to have to pre-order a PS5 soon.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's gathered outside.
How come we didn't get invited?
Shady.
It looks like some kind of ceremony.
Melia. Or, wait, no. Oh, it's her ceremony to send her off to her death on that one trial, probably.
Mm-hmm.
My loyal and beloved subjects, Saurian Antiqua speaks. I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today, I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the High Entia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come. But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her. She's a princess. Took you long enough.
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb. She will seek the approval of our ancestors and become your crown princess.
It doesn't even look like her. Pretty sure we need to help her with that, because I don't think she could do it on her own.
Uh-oh.
Somebody came into the tomb to kill her.
That can't be good.
That guy's all happy, like, yay, my sister's gonna be queen.
Shulk got another vision.
Well, there's only one person left if she fails. That would be that lady's son.
The son, yep.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
Whoa! A little bit rude there.
First consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate. And their removal will deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
Oh, somebody just witnessed it.
As you say.
It's her son.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a high Entia first consort and a Homs second consort.
Oh.
For how long must I suffer these Homs? Do your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
So they're like two...
Hide, dude, hide!
That mask.
Oh my gosh, now I'm tense.
So basically there were two queens. He has a human queen and an
Melia.
Entia queen.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other Hyentia.
How do you mean?
Melly not like other bird people. Melly like hom-hom friends.
You might be right. But there are things at play here we can't understand.
Wait a minute! Oi! You'll give a Homs a heart attack shouting like that.
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
I'm afraid you've already eaten your last meal.
Wait, what? This isn't the room service we ordered. Oh my gosh.
I am gonna leave a very strong worded letter with your concierge.
You are not getting a tip today, ladies.
You're getting a 1-star rating for this. Oh, this is not going well. Can we even beat them? Oh, yes, we can. I was just noticing, but this was not good to bring. We still have Ricky in our party. No.
Ricky Heropon will help save the day.
Oh, no.
Oh, great. Maybe we should have changed our party. Oops.
It's okay.
It's my fault. So, the guy had 2 queens or whatever, or, well, at least 2 ladies.
Supposedly.
I guess it's a tradition or whatever. From their people.
No, he brought in 20 years ago, it said he...
Oh, okay.
Yep. Backslash. Oh, never mind. Oh boy.
Well, if you notice, though, this country is full of... This whole Entia country is full of Entia and Homs.
Yeah, there were other people there. Yeah, I saw that too.
If you think about it, maybe the king is thinking it would be perfect for Melia to rule.
I think so.
Because she would be of both bloodlines.
Mm-hmm.
So she could relate to both sides.
Exactly. Booyah! Oh wow, we're going again, okay. Good job, guys, you got another one! That's a nice little chain command thingy.
But yeah, but for that other lady, I feel like it's not just about her son ruling. I think for her, it's about the Entia staying in control of the Homs.
Yeah, I don't think she's really a big fan of her son either.
Yeah, she just wants any Entia person.
In fact, I was concerned when he was calling for his mother, like she would kill him right then and there.
I know, she doesn't seem to care.
Not cool.
She doesn't seem to care about him or anyone except for herself.
Okay, so we're still going here. We're doing okay, but we could be doing better. Oh, there's still 3 of them left? My gosh. Let's not do that.
Woohoo!
Uh-oh. Okay. Carla, do your thing. Hi, Entia. Yeah.
Isn't it interesting that these people are called the Entias, and in Lord of the Rings, the really tall beings that have been there on the Earth for a long time are called Ents?
Ah.
I don't know. I just.
So you're saying they're tree people?
I don't know. I just find it interesting that the words are used, unless people just borrow words from other cultures or something for their fantasy novels. But I would be curious to look up the word Ents or Entia and see what it actually means. Might be a clue.
All right. So
I guess I'm just a curious person.
That's okay. All right. Ooh.
Who are these guys?
Shulk. These are Inquisitors.
What is this? More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors of the Bionite Order. A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people.
Sure does.
Yep, because the High Order is in danger.
Wait, could that have been... No. There's no way.
Don't go talk to her about
it. Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon.
Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future?
That's why we have to find her. Now.
Ooh.
Good thing Melia's brother is on her side.
Yeah.
She doesn't really have much other people. Her dad seems to be not aware of anything, oblivious.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return.
No, you don't.
As history has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
Thanks for the encouragement.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness.
I think she's...
Watch your back, Your Highness.
I can't tell if she's good or bad.
I think she's evil. But I think Melia is wearing that mask because she doesn't want people to know that she's part Hom.
I mean, you kind of can see her ears.
Yeah.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life, or death, is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that. You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Rhine.
But Dunban...
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Aha, loophole.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mechon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mechon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mechon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Oh my gosh, this is good.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
The story is getting really good.
I know, right? Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah!
And we will see you tomorrow with the Tomb episode.
Woohoo!
Stay tuned later today for an awesome Let's Play on something else. Until then, God bless and happy gaming.
See